I with my brother, the very own Dr. Asad, Mr. Bam 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 himself. Just like that. We joked about even a supper place. Looking for the supper place. Like, no.
We got a supper restaurant. Oh, is Buddy up there still? Let's get him out of here.
What's up, beautiful people, and welcome to another episode of Don't Keep Up With the Joneses. 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 What's up, beautiful people? It's me, Rickey Jones Jr. back again for another video, and as you can see, I'm not by myself. I'm with my brother, the very own Dr. Asad, Mr. Bam 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 himself. Just like that. And I will be going to where he worships. I don't want to butcher the name. I butchered it so many times. How do you say it?
Go to the Masjid.
Boom. We go in there to experience how he does church and how he grows in his faith. And so I'm excited to take y'all along the way because it'll be a fun. And then he's also going to come to our church and get that experience to see how church is done here in South Africa. So fun times, good times. I'll take y'all there and I'll tell you about it when we get back. All right, y'all.
All right, peace.
On Diggity, here we are, great people, and this is what the house of prayer looks like. It is very large, massive, and as you walk up these steps, this is actually an area that the people come to wash off, if I remember correctly. And so, you know, just making sure the impurities and dirt and things like that aren't on you. So you actually roll up your pants because as well to keep the dust from outside not getting in. So I do love the cleanliness that does takes place in this space, but look how beautiful it is. I was telling Dr. Asad that it reminds me of like the spot in Dubai and Abu Dhabi, and it's just beautiful. But again, like that's where you do your washing of your hands, your feet, and I believe your face. However, Dr. Asad didn't have to do so because he showered before coming. So that was pretty cool just to find out and get more information of. However, like marble galore in this space, in this area, like They doing it big in this space, right? And there's the water area, but this is what it looks like when you go inside what we would call the mosque. However, look at this. Look at the detail. Everything looks hand painted. I didn't even ask him if it was hand painted, but the ceiling looked like the carpet. Like amazing. The detail, the time in which it took to do all of this, I'm sure was catastrophic. However, they got it done. They made it done. And look at this, from the gold leaf to the decor to the lights, and just beautiful, like beautiful, mesmerizing, I would even say. But even you look at the carpet, it looks like one big piece. And then this was another entrance. I believe there were 3 different entrances you could come in, but to the right was like the PA system and mics and things like that. When they do prayer, there is somebody that vacuums in between each service, which was amazing. And you see no chairs because they kneel as they pray and such. And we did have something to eat because there were restaurants, there were shopping areas, there were places to buy things right outside the place of prayer. And so that was pretty cool, and this food was amazing. Of course, it was halal. I had the deboned chicken. That's my way to go, and it was an overall great experience and a sight to see. All right, so we made it back to the house, and I must say it was a different experience, right? That was my first time going to such a service as myself. The decor was amazing, right? And so even actually about that are the places. I don't want to mess it up. I'm sputtering through words. I said that. I said simple. I said the house of prayer. Can I call it the house of prayer?
You can call it the house of prayer.
Okay.
Exactly. Yeah.
Are the house of prayers all like that, or is that one unique?
Oh no, that was definitely very unique. Okay. So that one I believe is designed after the Blue Masjid in Istanbul, because that's considered the Turkish mosque here. But you know, the masjid I attended back in New Orleans was like a duplex. Yeah. Okay. Duplex converted into a masjid. Okay. And they had an upstairs where they had the area where the brother can call the prayer.
Okay. Yeah. Gotcha. But it was beautiful. Like even to have the whole quarters of eating of just merchants, right? Stores and things. And so like what brings all that together? Are there people from the house of prayer that have the businesses, or like how does that come about?
So, you know, out in the West and places like, you know, South Africa at one time was considered the West. It was Europeanized.
True.
Muslims are going to form communities, much like any other ethnic group. Although Islam is not an ethnic group, it's a religious group, right? So they form communities, and in those communities they will create establishments that are needed. Like that place has a clinic, it has a school. Oh yeah, has a you can get ice cream, you can get a pizza, you can buy your ninja suits for the ladies. If
that's what you need.
Right? They have a barbershop over there. They sell the prayer rugs. So and then there's restaurants. So, and you know, Muslims eat halal food, which is food that is permissible. Put it this way, with the Jews called kosher, Muslims call halal, and anything that's permissible to the Jews is permissible to us.
Okay, no, I did, and the food was awesome. Like, thank you for the food as well. The food was amazing, right? And I loved even that. And so, in that, right? So if somebody comes, visits, or even lives here and wants to go to the house of prayer with you, is that an option?
Absolutely.
There it is.
Absolutely. I think, listen, so I grew up in the church.
Right.
So I've experienced the church. I have a good friend of mine, Terrell Mims. Shout out to my brother Terrell. He is a Jew. Okay. African-American Jew. Not like the Hebrew Israelites, but he is a I don't know if they call it Orthodox Jew. I don't know.
Right.
But he's a Jew.
Nonetheless.
So I've been to synagogue. Okay. And I've been to the Masjid. Okay. And I can point out the differences that I see, and I can point out the similarities. Okay. So yeah, and I'm more than welcome any individual that wants to check out the Masjid with me, or if you want to invite me to your church, I'll come out to your church. If you want me to invite me to your synagogue, I'll come out to your synagogue. What I believe is that I'm a Muslim, so I can go anywhere and I'm gonna still remain a Muslim. I believe it was Aristotle who said it's the mark of an intelligent man to be able to entertain a thought without accepting it. So I can come to your place, that means I'm about to convert. And I think a lot of times we have people like, I ain't going to no masjid, I ain't going to no church. You know,
it is sometimes because they may be wavering in their faith.
That's what I'm saying. It may be a little wavery, you know. Right. And you know, it's things you can learn. So my father is a Christian minister, but he's read the Quran. He don't agree with everything in that, but he's read it. Like the ability to process that information and to see what he can extract from it that may be useful in his teaching as a Christian minister. Yeah, no, I love that. And it's funny because even before making the move, I've had a desire to have a Muslim friend and a Jewish friend. And so it's crazy. Came here, met you, right? So maybe I need to meet your Jewish friend or somebody that's watching, right? Because to your point, I do love the diversity of faiths, right? But more than anything, to your point, there is something to learn from the various beliefs, the faiths, and ways of living. And even in today's trip, right? Definitely just learning how you can work together, right? You can be together, and then as well, with it being all men at the prayer service, I'll call it. It was cool. It was cool just to watch the men come together and unite in faith, shoulder to shoulder, praying together. And that was a fun sight to see. I always love when like strong men could be together and do what's necessary to be who they are. Absolutely. And continue that, because I saw little kids there as well. And just, you know, train the child up in the way they should go. So that's awesome. That was awesome. Even thank you for spending the time and taking the time to teach me and show me different things of how it can relate or kind of relates to Christianity, knowing my beliefs and just how you all believe, and just how it all kind of not comes together, but how there are similarities. Definitely similarities. Right. And I appreciate you coming out. You know, a lot of my Christian friends, even back home, would not come to a masjid, and that didn't stop us from being friends. It didn't stop us, and I understood. I just happened to have a friend group from my collegiate days who were Christians and Muslims. We didn't really have any Jewish partners at the HBCU. But you know what I'm saying? But because we were friends, we were able to discuss and talk about faith. I know I have a good friend of mine, Leslie, who is he's a very strong Christian person, and you know, but that never stopped him from, you know, being my brother. You know what I'm saying? And assisting me if I needed assistance. It would never stop me from assisting him when he needed assistance. And so I just think as we grow in our faith as individuals, you know, I think we are all called to love everybody. I agree. believers and non-believers.
I agree.
Right? And if we are truly acting in the way of our faith, we will truly impact somebody and make them strong in their faith. And I'll give you an example of that. My father, this is an exclusive right here.
Okay.
This is an exclusive.
We're here.
So I told people on my channel that my father was diagnosed with cancer. He had to go through chemotherapy. He went through his first round of chemotherapy. My father's a Christian minister.
Yeah.
On Monday, today is Friday. On Monday, he told my mom, I'm healed. He had to go Tuesday for his next round of chemotherapy. He told my mom, I'm healed. God already told me I'm healed. I don't have any problems, whatever. And granted, they had already caught the cancer early.
Yes.
Cut it out. Cut out the mass or whatever have you. But it was stage 3, so they thought it had spread to his lymph nodes.
Okay.
He goes on Tuesday. The doctor had taken his blood a couple of times, a few weeks prior, and they said, we just don't see it. This will be your last round of chemotherapy.
Wow.
And we are just doing this round for precautionary, just to make sure.
Wow.
Right? So he had claimed his healing. So because he has such a strong faith in his belief, it helped me in my belief, my faith. It's like, I told my mom if I could just have an ounce of his faith, then I would be probably one of the best Muslims on planet Earth.
But no, I love that, man. It's a blessing to hear that your father's well, that your father's back whole and together as he has declared. And so I love that. It's a beautiful thing to see people's faith in operation and the results when, not only can they believe a thing but confess and say what they believe. So that's a beautiful thing, man. I'm excited, right, for you all to come to our church next. I think it'll be a service where we're doing like caroling for the Christmas holiday, and so we'll put it all together, even though now you don't do Christmas, right? And so it's like,
I'll come.
There it is.
Y'all serve a supper place after
Now, I won't have no place, but they have food though. They have food, but they don't have a supper place. So we gonna figure it out. We gonna figure it out. We have to eat after.
Yeah, I don't know about South African family. Know about them supper places after serve at the Baptist church. Macaroni and cheese, maybe a little 2 pieces of fried chicken.
Come on, and some white bread.
There you go,
just gonna go to the building for it.
Yeah.
It all works for the building for it. We still building at the end of the day.
Thanks.
But so next time y'all see us, it'll be en route to there, and we'll make sure we give y'all the details.
Here we are, great people, at our church, Rivers Church in Sandton, and this is what it looks like from the outside. Beautiful, nice facility, as well as the kids' play area. However, let's go ahead and get into the service and then talk about it after.
Thank you, God. Come on, sing it out. No time.
All right, great people. So we have Dr. Sai. He made it out to church, great people.
Yes,
look at that. Look, it's 52. It was a Christmas carol service today.
Yeah.
However, Dr. Sai, how did you enjoy service today?
Man, it was a top-notch production.
True.
Top-notch production. Yeah.
True. Man, it was good. And even as he walked down, he said he saw like the children's area, walked past the cafe.
This is beyond like an edifice. This is a complex. Like
Right.
Like they have a kids area.
True.
Right.
True.
They have restaurants in the church. I'm from
It's not your door.
It's not your door.
Oh, no, it's not your door. Even back at home for me, it's not your door.
This is not your regular mega church where you just walk in. There's a whole lot of people. No, this is an operation.
Yeah. Nicely pieced. Like you're gonna be touched by people, greeted by people, you're gonna see people on the way to your seat or whatnot. And even to your point, even like back at home, we joked about even the supper place. Looking for the supper place. Like, no.
We got a supper restaurant. I would tell you another thing.
Get what you want.
It's multicultural too. So now I've been to like mega churches, but most of them are like pastored by a black pastor or whatever have you. So there's just a whole bunch of black folk. And you may see 1 or 2 others.
Yep.
But here, I'm saying Indian, white, and black, and colored, and everybody. So that's a blessing to see people, all ethnic backgrounds coming together to worship.
Yeah, no, that's so true. And that was something that was highlighted to us when we came. Like, we haven't seen such diversity in our church before. Yeah. Like, truly the Rainbow Nation is represented even in this church. And so it was cool, right? Because knowing that the kids get to have different nations and generations, well, not generations because they're kids, but different nations and people that they get to worship with. And I love that for them.
So who was the pastor? Was it the brother with the?
No, the pastor never spoke today. I didn't even see him. I didn't see him today. I have to show you a picture of him, but he wasn't even on stage today because it was just a Christmas Carol service, which I ain't even know. Like, I didn't even know this was gonna be just Christmas Carol. This is my first Christmas, but that was fun. It was fun. He didn't. There was no teaching or anything like that, but it was still fun. It was a good time, good worship,
and they kept it South African with the collection. I was waiting for it. Like, when they gonna call for the money?
Because they got to have it.
They put it on the screen. Right. And, look, take a little. What's it called?
The scan, the QR code. Right. Then the EFT. Like, we don't know about no EFT. They fancy.
Cash.
Right. In the envelope. Bring it to the front. The bucket's gonna be there.
And they make you walk up so everybody see who didn't get up.
That part. And sometimes you gotta need a fake drop. You just put your hand in the bucket. You don't have nothing, but you know what I'm saying? It's all in faith. It's in faith. God know my heart.
God know my heart, exactly. But
it was fun. But it was fun. It was fun. It was a good time. Thank you for coming. And at the same time, like I said, anybody want to go either to my church or with worship with him, the opportunity is here. You have two different beliefs, but we still have love at the end of the day. So
absolutely,
know that the opportunity is there. I'll put a link to his YouTube channel in the description, like usually. And of course, you can contact us. So we here. We love you all. We always in South Africa.
Bam, bam, bam.
Just like that. I was hoping he said it. He did it. And he did it. We'll see y'all great people. Peace.
You can see it on the door on top of your car, the reflection.
Oh no, he gotta go. He gotta go. What is he doing?
There you go.
He was scratching my car.
He committed. So he got a butter though.
Oh, his butter up there still? Let's get him out of here.
There you go.
Get him out of here, man.
Not on the new wheel. Not on the new wheel.